This is the last month of 2020, and I'm sure a lot of people
Fortunate.
have
Finally.
a lot of people will have resolutions. They will have plans to do better into 2021, and I think it's a brilliant way of bringing end to this year by probably talking about some important topics that we cover in yoga when it comes to lifestyle management.
So in yoga, there is this very nice way of looking at lifestyle management. We talk about four pillars. Okay, it's like
Okay.
four limbs of a table on which the entire table is resting. So we
Mhm.
believe that if you look into these four areas, you are going to be able to manage your day-to-day living very well. Now
Okay.
let's talk about what are these four areas. So that is
Hmm.
food,
Hmm.
rest and recreation,
Yes.
routines and discipline, and our thoughts, attitudes. Yeah, they're summed up as ahar, vihar, achar, vichar in our
Hmm.
yoga terminology.
So, how
Yes.
about in today's episode, we focus on ahar, or I would say food.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's a great idea. So all
Mhm.
the food items that we talk about, they're going to be we're going to be able to divide them into these three slots. What are these
Okay.
three? Sattvic,
Mhm.
Rajasic, and Tamasic.
So, ma'am, if you have to give examples for all three in
Yeah,
today's
sure.
world, could you
Hmm.
just give us examples?
Sattvic food is that which is easy to digest,
Hmm.
natural, simple, freshly prepared, seasonal fruits and vegetables,
Right.
simple cereals, yeah, simple grains.
Hmm.
I've stopped saying the word cereals because then people think cereals as in packet polo and uh,
Correct. You
breakfast
just
cereals, yeah. So
yeah.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about grains, food grains. Yeah, your rice, wheat, corn,
Correct.
barley, jawar bajra, so on,
Correct.
nachni, all these
Right.
millets. Yeah,
Correct.
that is there. Then milk and milk products like
Hmm.
your buttermilk, paneer, ghee,
Hmm. Hmm.
mm, yogurt, all these. Simple spices like
Hmm.
mustard, cumin
Right.
seeds, rai
Correct.
jeera,
Right.
ginger,
Right.
turmeric. These are
Yes.
simple spices which are not going to um, agitate your
Hmm.
digestive system or nervous system. Simple natural sweeteners like jaggery or
Hmm.
honey, or rather
Hmm.
instead of white sugar, refined white sugar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
So all these are simple changes that you can make in your dietary habits, which will go a long way. Okay, so
Okay.
that's
Okay.
about Sattvic. Rajasic, the list is very simple. Anything that is going to make you agitated, irritated, aggressive. Yeah.
Hmm.
So that includes all your non-vegetarian category,
Hmm.
spicy foods.
Hmm.
Yeah. So onion and garlic. These are spicy things. These are things that are going to get the nervous system very agitated.
Hmm. True.
So it will
True.
not let you remain calm. Whereas, as you know, the objective in yoga is to calm down.
Calm down.
So we
Correct.
avoid foods that are going to make you aggressive, agitated.
Hmm.
Okay. So all that is rajasic. But calming down doesn't mean going on the other extreme of tamasic, which is depressive foods, which is
Correct.
foods which are going to not have any nutritional value, for example.
Correct.
All your refined flour products, baked products, and
Right. Noodles.
noodles, pastas, your
Correct.
samosas,
Correct.
kachoris, and
Yes.
jalebis, and all these things which are made of refined white flour. Yeah,
True. True.
biscuits. Mm,
Yes.
yeah, all these things. They are going to make you very lethargic. Anything that can get you addicted. You'll be surprised to hear tea, coffee, mm,
Yes. Yes.
alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, all these things that get you addicted, youngsters in particular, they will either be hyper on the
Yes.
Rajasic end or
Completely
dull, low energy
low
on the
energy.
Tamasic end. The
Yes.
reason
That's
is
true.
we are eating this kind of food only. And then these mood swings. You suddenly feel hyper and then you suddenly feel very low.
$1 million question that I want to ask is, how do we decide that which food is perfect for me?
Of course, when you're talking about food, one important aspect is what should we eat and what we should avoid. But equally important are three other areas that I'm going to talk to you about very quickly. How much you should eat. Next is when.
When?
And last is how. How do you eat? So let me quickly talk about these three areas. See, the quantity is going to vary from person to person, from time to time. There's nothing we can say everybody must eat only this much all across the globe, irrespective of your age, gender,
Yeah, true.
occupation. Yeah.
Correct.
So it is going to vary. So how do you decide how much? And this is where the frequency, when to eat, comes into the picture. So if you've had your breakfast at 7, at 11 we have lunch, at 3 we have an evening snack, and at 7 you have your dinner, story over. See, the problem is that we have a very heavy dinner because that's the only meal we eat at home. I'm talking in general.
In general,
Not
yes.
about, yeah. So for by the time we reach home, it's really late, and then we are eating with our rest of the family members and or whoever we are sharing the house with, and
Correct.
that becomes the heaviest meal.
And
Yeah,
you're eating
and then
together, you end up eating
you
more.
eat exactly. Yeah, and then there's only one exercise we do after that.
Yeah.
Only our thumbs are
Phone.
active after that, either on the phone or on the remote. Yeah,
Yes.
see, with that heavy stomach, you go to sleep.
Correct.
So you are neither able to digest the food you've just eaten because the body is trying to rest,
Correct.
and you're not able to rest because the body is trying to digest the food. And therefore, you wake up feeling sleepy, lethargic. You wake up and you don't feel like passing motions,
Correct. Yes.
and therefore, you don't feel hungry, so you skip breakfast.
True. True.
And then once you skip your breakfast, simple. That's one of my favorite jokes. I'm on a seafood diet. Okay,
Okay.
whatever I see, I eat. Seafood, eat. So seafood diet is whatever I see, whenever I see, how much ever I see, I just eat. No control. Yeah. So throughout the day we are on a seafood diet. And then we come
Okay.
home and eat whatever is there. Big time seafood diet. है ना? Now for example, thrice a week, it becomes late for me to eat. I'm not able. I have a yoga class. I'm doing asanas with them. I finish
Correct.
at 7:30. Okay, so I cannot eat dinner before sunset. So
Yes.
then those
Correct.
days, I'm only having some boiled vegetables for dinner. No
Okay.
dal chawal roti sabzi.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is some discipline that you will have to bring in your life if you think it's important.
Is there any asan or anything that you could recommend that we could do immediately after eating, or maybe after we have finished our dinner?
Not just dinner, any meal. There's only one asana that you can do immediately after eating. Otherwise, no other asana is recommended. And
Okay.
that is Vajrasan. Vajrasan is an asana that is going to help you improve
Okay.
your digestive system. Yeah. So the last point that we talk about is how to eat. And I'm going to simply put it in one sentence
Okay.
that eat with a sense of gratitude. Be thankful for the food that is in front of you instead of finding faults with it.
Correct.
It's
Correct.
highly recommended that you eat in mauna, silence, because when you talk while chewing, your chewing gets affected, and that's going to
Okay.
cause indigestion too.
I know that 76 to 80% of you are watching the video, but you're not subscribed to the channel. And first of all, of course, I'm so thankful to all the subscribers for subscribing to the channel. But for people who have not subscribed, please do that because it just motivates us in making more amazing content and getting you what you need. So do that, please. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, sure.